Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Did you miss me? Look at the new setup. Alright, let me say hi to everyone. Ben, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the daily sip, Sapphire. How are you today? Oh, you redeemed a lot of stuff. Let me stretch. Do a little posture check for you. Thank you for the daily sip, Soup. Thank you for the daily sip, Lemon. How are you guys doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Epic Games. Let's see. We have... Thank you for the daily sip, Yubi. How are you today? Oh my god, stream time? Yes, Sam, it is stream time. Hi, Lemon. Hi, Yubi. Hi, Kika. Daylight savings has come in clutch for me. Oh, wait, is it this weekend? Wait, I'm confused. Did I forget about daylight savings? That's crazy. Tarot, yes. Look at the new background and the tarot cards. Y'all, I'm so excited. Yippee, woo, yeah. Missing a bunch of new setup is fire. Wow. I miss you too, Lemon. 7 stream streak, hell yeah. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing great, Soup. I hope you're doing well as well. Hello and welcome back. Always watching Sasuke, always watching. It was yesterday? Wait, actually? Wait, daylight savings 2025. Wait, it's not yet. Daylight savings is November. Oh, that's very confusing. Hi, Ami, how you been? Oh, wait, why does EU do it early? That's very confusing. Now I have to do math whenever I'm talking to my EU friends. Oh. Yeah, because I don't remember the time changing at all this weekend. Why you do it late? I don't know. In my humble opinion, I think daylight savings should not exist. Hi, Clank, welcome back. I've been so busy doing good now. Yeah, I've been busy as well. Y'all, I have stories. So much has happened since our last stream on Thursday. Daylight savings is such BS, it is. Next week we're in a, yeah, I just googled it. Needs to always be night, yes. Sam knows my plans for world domination and eternal night. Oh yeah, I saw on your socials that you're doing an artist alley. Your setup looks really nice. It should be summertime because right now it gets pitch dark at 4:45 p.m. I don't mind. You know me, I'm a vampire. I don't like sunlight that much. I may be biased. Just a little bit. But yeah, as y'all can see, I have been very busy the past 3 days. It's been 3 days since we last saw each other. Thank you, I made some good profit at the end. Hell yeah, we love that. Support real artists, guys. Fuck AI art, it's not real art. So yeah, I was browsing around and I found this really cool creator that does like widgets and animated backgrounds and stream overlays, and I'm using their stuff today. They're called Asset Shop, and you can find them on Twitter, Etsy, VGen, and they also have their own website. Lots of cool stuff, so I want to check them out. I haven't updated my credits yet, so they're not in there yet, but it'll be updated hopefully by tomorrow, Wednesday. Depends how busy I am. Thank you for the daily sip, Dreamwalker. Welcome back. So yeah, I've been browsing their shop and I saw they had a tarot widget and I just had to get it. Like, look at this, it's gorgeous. Let me get a little sip of water. Thank you for the hydrate, Dreamwalker. So I don't know if it's because I changed my mic setting, but it feels like I'm a little loud today. I might adjust that a little bit. Miss Weaver, are you there? Psst, 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 psst. Miss Weaver, how do I sound? I'm a little worried that I'm a little too loud. So that's part of the stories I have for you guys. It has been a very eventful end of the week for me. So basically, our last stream this week was on Thursday, and then Friday I had a busy day at work, and then I went to see some friends. Good morning, Dreamwalker. I hope you slept well. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Pichun. You are now my sweet juice box. So yeah, Thursday, I was feeling a little tired after stream. On the vocal side, I did feel that whatever cold I had the week when I came back from Japan, I don't know why the effects seem to be lasting very long, because my throat has been very on and off the past 2 weeks, and I've been taking a lot of cough drops and drinking a lot of water as well. Only about an hour of sleep. I hope you can sleep more, and that's so little. Well, we are here for a very cozy, very calm time. So yeah, Thursday I found that my voice was a little on the rough side, and I've been trying to stay hydrated and like be on vocal rest and not talk too much. But it's been really rough because at work I've been getting hit by all these surprise meetings, and I'd end up talking for like, I'd say 3 or 4 hours back to back. Thank you for the lyric, Izu. Enjoy the stream. So yeah, because of all the work meetings, I ended up using my voice a lot more than I wanted to. And yesterday at my friend's dinner, I was really afraid that my voice would not be recovered in time for stream. But my voice feels better today. I'm still gonna baby it, be very careful, and chill out, and just have a nice, calm, cozy time with you guys. So, although the work meetings were very busy, I felt that they went great, and that I learned a lot of good things that I'll be able to use and apply. And yeah, just I feel career-wise everything's going super great right now, so I've been in a very nice mood. And Friday, they also announced that we're doing a little Halloween event for work, so that's gonna be super fun. We have a catered lunch and some sort of team bonding activity in the afternoon. We don't really have any hints of what that's gonna be yet, but whatever it is, I get to relax all afternoon and just chat with people, so it'll be fun. Not too stressful for Friday. And then after work and all those meetings, I actually went to Spirit Halloween with a bunch of friends, and we had such a fun time. So, Spirit Halloween was very, very busy. I guess everyone's doing last minute costume and decoration shopping. I was a little surprised that the layout of my Spirit Halloween, it changed a lot since last year. I was a bit disappointed actually, because I felt that last year they had a lot more stuff in their inventory. Hello, Levis. Welcome back. How are you? They completely renovated the store, and I feel that whatever they did, they have less stuff in stock. Like, I couldn't find the really nice vampire fangs I bought last year, and a lot of the costume sections felt smaller. I don't know. Maybe that Spirit Halloween location wasn't doing that well, and they had to change the layout a bit. Who knows? I'm doing great, just relaxing. That's perfect. So, we were in Spirit Halloween for probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because we were a group of 5 and everyone was kind of brainstorming what they wanted to do for a costume for our party next week. And my friend and her boyfriend were so funny. She was trying to convince him to dress up as Glinda and Elphaba. And I don't think he was not open to it. And I felt that it would be a really cute couple's costume. And I don't know, we were standing in the Wicked costume section for so long, and they were going back and forth debating on if they wanted to get the costume or not. Because man, the costume prices are crazy. Sounds really cute, yeah. It would have been a really cute couple's costume for them. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Bony Shark. You are now my sweet juice box. Friends are kidnapping me to play some games. What games are you playing? I hope you have fun with your friends. So yeah, they were debating for quite a while on if they wanted to buy the Glinda and Elphaba costumes, because honestly the prices were kind of ridiculous. Thank you for the daily sip, King. How are you today? Welcome back. We were looking at different Glinda dresses that they had for costumes. I think the cheapest one was like $60, and they also had a full-length ball gown for, I think it was $130. It's crazy. Just random games on Roblox. Oh, that sounds fun. Have a great time. Thank you for the lurk, Lemon. Ooh, alright, we have our first tarot card reading of the night. Alright, so bear with me. I'm still very new at this. So we're gonna learn together. What I like about this little widget is that I can click on the cards so I get little footnotes of what each card means, and it's gonna help me a lot when interpreting it. Thank you for the daily sip, Kika. Always appreciate it. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, the king. You are now my sweet juice box. Alright, so for the tarot card reading, I'm going to do a 3-card read. And the first card will be your love life, the second one, your career, and the third one, a personal life card. So let's see what they say. Here we go, the first one for love. We have, the reverse high priestess. So it suggests you may be ignoring your inner voice, or hidden information is at play. Do you maybe have feelings for someone that you are denying a little bit right now? You're not too sure if you should reveal them, and you might be a little in the dark about how they feel about you. Let us know. It seems that you are a little disconnected from your intuition. It might be a good idea to do a little introspection and try to sort out what feelings you may have for this person, and make up your mind on if you want to make the next step or not. Oh, I missed so many pings during that. Alright. Ooh. Thank you for the daily sips, I know. Let me do a little stretchy for you as well. Oh wow, we have many tarot cards reading lined up. Alright, I'll keep them up so I remember who's next. Alright, so King, for the next one, it is career-wise. So this one is a reverse 5 of swords. Oh, so it looks like for your career you might be having a few problems, maybe with some coworkers. Maybe you're not getting along with your current workflow. It seems that the cards are saying that there is a potential to resolve whatever conflict you may have at work, and it is a sign that if you communicate with them and you approach them with a lot of understanding and with the goal of being united at the workplace, you'll be able to come to a common understanding. So that is looking good for you. Let's hope that whatever is happening at work comes to a good resolution for you. And then the last card today is for your personal life. So let's see, what is the final card? You have the reverse Wheel of Fortune. Are there many changes upcoming in your life? Is there a few setbacks or new things that are unpredictable and unstable happening in your life? Maybe it is time to take a step back and see what changes are incoming and focus on things that are within your control, and let go of the things that you are unable to change. So let's see. Tell me in future streams if my reading was accurate for you. Alright, that was a great first reading. And welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Undead Merskill. You are now my sweet juice box. Hello, hello, Senji, welcome back. Hello, hello, Crackalak Attack, welcome back. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. Hello, the cool Cletus. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. You're now my sweet juice box. So we are playing around with the tarot cards today, and I'm still a beginner, so I'm relying a lot on the notes of each card. Hopefully the more I do this, the more I'll remember the cards little by little. Reminder, if you're redeeming the tarot card reading, if you want a specific question, mention it in chat after redeem. If not, I'll just do a general reading for your love life, your career, and your personal life with 3 cards. Alright, the next reading is for Fox. Alright, so let's draw the cards. Let's see what your love life has in stock for us today. Let's see, we have the reverse page of swords. So, there's a little bit of impulsiveness in your love life at the moment. Maybe you are having a little bit of a fight or miscommunication with your partner. It is a sign that there is a lot of rashness and volatility at the moment. It could be a great time to focus on collecting your thoughts and seeing how you can communicate more effectively. Really think before saying words, because we all know that when we are acting in defensiveness, we may say things we don't mean, and certain things can't be taken back. So, those are a few words to think about. And next, for career, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, so it's looking good for you career-wise. It looks like your workplace is full of collaboration. Everyone is having a great time. A lot of synergy with whoever you're working with. And it seems that you're going to be able to showcase your skills in a team setting. So maybe if you have a big project coming up, it is a sign that everything will go smoothly. You'll be able to show your competence at work. A lot of good things coming up for you. And then the final card for your personal life, we have the 6 of Wands. Ooh, so your fortune is looking very good. A lot of victory, success, and triumph in your personal life. Is there a project you've been working on for a while? It's a sign that in the near future, you'll get recognition for all the hard work you've been putting in, and people will definitely celebrate all your achievements. So look forward to it, and of course, keep working hard. There you go, Fox. I'm sure you'll do fine as you go, yes? I hope so too. Alright, and the next reading is for Kika. Let's draw the cards. Alright, let's see, Kika. What is in store for your love life? We have a reverse King of Wands. So, the King of Wands is uncontrolled ambition, and it will undermine true leadership. Is there maybe a push and pull of power with your partner, or maybe with the person you're interested in? Are you maybe playing a little bit of a game when you're talking to them? I don't know, it seems that there's a little bit of inconsistency. Are you guys maybe seeing who texts first, or who talks more, who's inviting who to dates first? It seems that there is a little bit of disorder in your love life. Maybe it is time to consider if it is a good time to communicate your needs better with your partner or your love interest so that they are more in line with the kind of relationship you'd like to get to. And then next card for your career, we have the Star. Oh, a really good sign. So the Star will be guiding you to clarity and peace and bring renewal. So if work has been stressful lately, I feel like the Star is going to guide you to a more serene and hopeful place, and you'll be able to have a much more peaceful work soon. So I hope that the Star is bringing good fortune your way. And then the last card for your personal life, we have the Two of Swords. Oh, it looks like you have a difficult decision incoming in the near future. You're gonna have to make a certain choice and you'll be caught in a dilemma. Is there a decision that you're planning to make soon that you're not sure about? It's definitely a crossroads for you. You're at a stalemate. It might be difficult to see what choice is better for you, but I think if you lay out all the pros and cons of each of your choices, you'll be able to choose whichever will be more beneficial for you in your personal life. There you go. I hope that was a good reading for you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Viking Warrior. You're now my sweet juice box. Oh, Fox, the first one wasn't really clear since I don't have anyone, but the rest is really good. Maybe the cards are saying someone will come in the near future. We never know. Howdy, Hot Dog Lemonade, welcome in. Hi, Mr. Tacos, how are you? That's nice, could be actually, hell yeah. Hello, Purple Scene, welcome back, how are you? Juicebox, yeah, Shika. I am a vampire after all, and all my followers are my sweet juice boxes. It's certainly possible, yeah? Hello, hello, Bigfoot. It is not your first time. I've seen you for a long time. I'm good, how are you doing? I'm doing great. We are doing tarot readings for the first time on stream, so we're having a great time. Alright, we have another tarot reading for Zeno. Let's draw the cards. Alright, Zeno, let's see how your love life is going. If you want a tarot card reading, you can redeem it with channel points, and it is 500 points if I remember correctly. Why do you speak if we know each other? You're the first vampire. PNG tuber? Rude. Do I look like a PNG? That's why I asked instead of having, because tarot is oftentimes general. The future is capricious. I feel that if you ask specific questions, it is a little easier to be more detailed with the reading. Oh, if you want a specific question when you redeem, just write it in chat, then I'll get to it when it's your turn for the reading. Thank you for the daily sip, Jessie. Welcome back. How are you? Okay, so for Zeno, your love life. Let's draw the card. You got the Page of Wands. Oh, okay. So it seems that your love life is at a stage where you're exploring a little bit. You have a lot of curiosity of all the options that you have, maybe. And it is a time where it might be very good for you to take the initiative if there's a person that you have been interested in for a while, it may be a good time to have a little chat with them, maybe invite them to do a little hangout together. And it is a really good time for new ventures. It is very optimistic for you. So if you're waiting for a sign to make the first move, this is definitely it. Your model's a card on the table. Wow. The vampire is part of the background. How rude. I like having the general reading. You're welcome, Fox. Never mind, draw my edit. Alright, so Zeno, next is your career card. Let's see what we have in store for you. We have a reverse King of Cups. Difficult times are incoming in your career. It seems that there might be a little bit of moodiness at the workplace. Maybe you have a coworker that is being a little manipulative, trying to change the narrative a bit if there's a little bit of conflict at the workplace. They're being a little insensitive, and it's making people a little more cold at the workplace. It might be a good time to be a little more private at work. Maybe not share as much of your personal life or your feelings, because it kind of feels like there's someone at work that maybe doesn't have your best interests at heart. So I don't know, be a little cautious and keep an eye out for coworkers that might not have your best interests in mind. And let's see for your personal life. We have the Four of Pentacles. So you have a very strong need for stability at the moment. I feel that at this time in your personal life, it is a time where you need a lot of self-discipline and a lot of self-control. And I feel that if you practice that type of protective energy in your personal life, everything will be all right. And whatever it is you're going through, you'll get through it. Just stick to a schedule, remember your self-care, and everything will turn out great. Alright, there you go, Zeno. Alright, 16% say so. Oh my. I'm blown out. Bigfoot, what have you been doing? I'm innocent? That sounds like a lie. The 96% say so is definitely a trick. I don't believe that one bit. Okay, the next tarot card reading is for Soup. Let's draw the cards. Okay, so the first card will be for your love life. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. We have the Ten of Cups. This is a really good card for your love life. So, if you are in a relationship right now, you will be extremely fulfilled and happy. You guys will be living in harmony. Everything is going great. And I feel that if you are still looking for a partner, I feel that that special someone is on the way. Definitely a feeling of unity and bliss, and your special someone is going to be a part of your life, and your home life will be much improved. So I hope that your love life is going to be very positive in the near future. Next will be your career card. And we have the Hermit. Maybe you are facing a difficult problem to solve at work, and you're not too sure how to get through it. The Hermit is telling you that it is a time where you need to step back a little bit and have some introspection. Maybe think about past experiences that are similar and have a little bit of reflection. If you retreat and take the time to really think and meditate on your next move career-wise, you'll be able to reach clarity and you'll be able to find a solution for whatever is troubling you at work. Thank you for the daily sip, Dewey. Welcome back. And the final card for soup for your personal life. We have the Three of Wands. So it looks like you're going through a period of a lot of personal growth. Maybe you've been working on yourself, working on improving to become the best version of yourself. And it is a sign that there are a lot of good opportunities that will open up to you, and whatever that you are planning, whatever ambitions you might have for the future for your personal life, it's within your reach. All you need to do is continue the great work you've been doing on yourself, and the vision you have for your personal life will definitely come to fruition in the future. There you go. The next reading is for purple. Let's draw the cards. Thanks for the reading, you're welcome. Alright, so purple, let's see what's in store for your love life. We have the Nine of Swords. Maybe you're feeling a little anxious in love at the moment. Maybe you are going through a little bit of anxiety because of what has happened in your love life in the past. It seems like it is a good time to be brave and start facing your fears a little bit and take small steps at a time. Maybe just start a conversation with someone new with no expectations and just see where it takes you. It's a time of relief and recovery, and whatever has been causing you a little block in your love life, it is definitely surmountable, and with a little bit of courage you'll be able to overcome whatever it is, and your love life is going to be a lot more positive once you get through whatever anxiety you might have. Thank you for the daily sip, Coffin. Welcome back. How are you? And next, let's see what your career has in stock for you, purple. We have the Knight of Wands. So it seems you have a lot of new ideas you want to implement at work. Maybe how things are currently working, you don't agree with how things are done. You might have ideas on how to improve certain processes, how to make things more efficient, but there is a little bit of pushback maybe from your coworkers or your bosses, and it is causing a little bit of recklessness and unsteadiness at your workplace. I think that if you want whatever changes you have in mind to happen at your workplace, it might be a good idea to lay out the pros and cons of your suggestions and try to come up with arguments to support your ideas. And if you have a more structured conversation with your bosses and your coworkers and have less of an impulsive conversation, it will definitely help them see your side a little bit more. And the last card will be for your personal life. So purple, let's see what's in store. We have the reverse 10 of Pentacles. You might be facing a little bit of instability in your personal life, either with your family or with finances. There might be a little bit of uncertainty in the future, and that will cause a little bit of an argument and some struggles on the personal side. I think that what's important is to remember that these things are not permanent. It's just a phase in your personal life, and as long as you remember that your family and friends are always there for you, things will be fine and you'll be able to get through it. Alright, there you go. So basically I want to learn how far I need to look forward to know what I exactly want from life. I'm not sure I understand your question, Mikhail. Do you mean how long until your goals are achieved? It might help if you asked a more specific question for the cards. Are goals about your love life, about your career, about relationships, about personal life? Just let me know, and whenever it's time for your reading, I'll get to it. Yeah, for tarot readings, I find it's easier if you have a more specific question, if there's something you want to know. Because if you don't have a specific question, I usually just do a love, career, and personal life reading. So I'll let you think about it, because there's a few redeems before yours, and let me know. Alright, the next reading is for Sam. Let's draw the cards. Hello, Zenji. Would I find enjoyment in my future relationships? Okay, that's a good question. Whenever it's your turn, I'll get to that. Thank you for the daily sip, Zenji. Very appreciated. Alright, so Sam, your love life is first. We have the Seven of Swords. Looks like there is a confrontation in your love life soon. Maybe the person you're interested in or your partner isn't being fully honest about their feelings and their expectations. Now it is a good time to maybe sit down with them and have a little chat about taking accountability for both of your actions and see if you guys can come to a resolution. It's a time for transparency, for communication, and to reveal what each of you expect from the relationship. So a little food for thought for your love life. And then next for your career, we have the reverse Two of Cups. Maybe there's a little disharmony at your work. Maybe it is between you and your boss. There's a little bit of an imbalance. Maybe your boss is taking a little advantage of their position, and you may feel a little bit isolated from it, and it may cause a little bit of friction in the workplace. Maybe it is time to reflect on why that is happening and see if your other coworkers or other people around at the workplace are being treated the same way, and maybe bring it up and try to find a resolution. At the moment, there's just a lot of separation at work, and I feel that it would be a good time to focus on communication for you. And finally, for your personal life, we have the reverse Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you are focusing a lot on material things lately. Maybe you're focusing on things that you think might make you happy, like purchasing new clothes, new things for your hobbies, and you're putting on the back burner self-care. I think that at the moment, maybe the material side isn't going to bring you the inner peace that you're looking for, and maybe it's time to do a little self-reflection, maybe a bit of meditation. Think about what things you would like to improve in your personal life, and maybe jot down a few actions you can work on a daily basis to further your personal goals. And if you focus on the emotional and spiritual side of things, it will help you reach your goals in the long run for your personal life. There you go, Sam. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Alright, so the Mimicker in Minecraft got updated. Oh, you can send more pictures in the server in Discord if you'd like. I'll take a look after stream. Hello, Ryan. I'm a Libra and born on October. Oh, okay. So for your reading, I'll see if there's a bright path ahead. Hello, hello, Catzilla. How are you? Felt like the opposite of me. Oh no. Well, the cards may not always be right, and the future is flexible. You can always change it, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Next, we have a vampire bite for Zeno. Even when we're doing readings, you can't help but request a little nibble from me, can't you, Zeno? Ah, come here, let me sink my teeth into you. Thank you so much for your blood sacrifice, I know. It's always appreciated. Maybe I need to introduce myself to the cards next time. That might work. Or if you have a more specific question, the cards may have a better reading for you. Something more tailored to the answers you're looking for. Hello, hello, Vase. Welcome back. The next tarot reading is for Bigfoot. Let's draw the cards. So, let's see what is in store for your love life. We have the Reverse Tower. You are feeling a little reluctant in your love life. Maybe you're trying to avoid a disaster because you're afraid of potential change in your love life. Maybe this person you're interested in, you're afraid that if you tell them about your feelings, there might be some change in your current relationship. And you really want a feeling of safety right now in your love life. Maybe if you're feeling a little too reluctant to share your feelings, it's time to take some time for yourself and really focus on why you're feeling this fear of change, and maybe think about if you want to move forward with this person, and think about what you can do to better communicate with them. Because I feel that if you stay stuck in this fear of change, there won't be any progress. Or the card's accurate. I don't know, that's the magic of tarot. So, maybe take some time, do some self-reflection, and see why you have this fear of change, and see what you can do. Next is your career. So, you have the Eight of Pentacles. It seems that you're really dedicated at your job at the moment. So it feels that you are trying to work on improving your skills, and I think that your craftsmanship is very important for you at work. It feels that you're putting in a lot of work, you're being really persistent, and I think that your main goal is really to refine your skills and learn and really get to that next level at work. And I think that all this focus and diligence you're putting in is going to bear fruit as long as you keep at it. A lot of good things for you at work. Just needs a lot of persistence from your part. Tarot is a suggestion, yeah. I feel that tarot is a lot of introspection and learning about yourself, and it's just a very fun time. Say as a natural, as a vampire, she gets +10 to supernatural things in tarot. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's part of my vampire powers. My throat is being very finicky right now. One moment. Alright. I'm honestly suspecting that when my parents got sick and they infected me with whatever they had, that whatever they had was COVID. Because I have like this weird lingering cough and congestion, even though I haven't been sick for over a week. Anyway, surely it's fine. Clearly you need more blood, yeah. I'm sipping on water now to try and clear some of the congestion. Okay, so Bigfoot, last card for your personal life. Let's see. We have the Two of Wands. It seems that in your personal life, you have a lot of ambition for your goals at the moment. It seems like it's a good time for you to really plan out the next steps of what you want to do to reach your goals. It's time that you really take a little step back and create a strategy for yourself. Because I feel that you are very determined to reach your personal goals at the moment, and if you carefully plan out your decisions and really create a step-by-step strategy, your vision will come to life and you'll be able to see a clear progression of what you want to do. So again, very similar to your career, I feel that if you put in the work and really set out a plan and focus on what you're trying to achieve, really good things are in the cards for you. COVID isn't great, yeah. I think I had COVID officially twice during the pandemic, and I think whatever my parents caught might have been COVID, because like the coughing just isn't leaving me alone. Alright, next tarot reading is for Mekhal. So Mekhal, you wanted a reading about enjoyment in future relationships. So I'm going to do a love reading for you, and I'm going to do a past, present, and future for the cards. And we'll see what's in store for you here. Let's draw the cards. Honestly, I think my parents caught whatever they did on the plane, because we were basically in the plane for 13 hours with hundreds of other people. And then I caught it from my parents because we were sharing the same hotel room for 2 weeks. So it was pretty inevitable that I catch whatever they had. Alright, Metcal, so in the past, let's see, for your love life. In the past, it seems that you did experience a lot of happiness and satisfaction in your love life. Maybe it was a past relationship where you felt a lot of gratitude for the partner you had. They brought you a lot of joy and peace, and you felt really content in their presence. And maybe that set up a lot of expectations for your present and future relationships. It feels that you're kind of looking for the same type of happiness and joy that you've experienced before. And now, presently, for your love life, you have the Knight of Swords. Maybe you're in a little bit of a rush at the moment to find that stability and happiness that you had in the past. It feels a little bit inconsistent. Maybe you're being distracted by the potential partners you may have. Maybe there's one or two people that you find really interesting, and you are being a little inconsistent with how you're communicating with them, because it seems you're not really focused on what you want as an end goal at the moment. Maybe you're focusing a little too much on the idea of love and not about finding a person that is compatible with you. It feels like it's a little reckless at the moment. Let's see, for the future, what does your love life hold? For the Three of Cups, it seems that you are going to find a lot of success in the future. It seems that for your love life to flourish, maybe you need to focus more on building community with your friends. Maybe it's a sign that your future partner is someone that you start off being very good friends with at first, and you have that feeling of joy and togetherness with that person. And it seems that the base of your future relationship is a very strong friendship. And I honestly feel that that's the best case scenario, because to me, at the end of the day, you want a partner that you can laugh with, someone that you can share a lot of joy and happiness with, someone who understands you and who will be able to understand your humor and joke around with you. So I feel that the best path forward is really focusing on building a good social circle and the partner that will be most compatible with you and your lifestyle and your values will come very naturally that way. So yeah, I hope that's a good reading for you. Planes arrives for terms, yeah, like schools. It's crazy. Hi, Sunny, welcome back. How are you today? Alright. So Orion, you want to see if there's a bright path ahead of you. And I will also do a past, present, and future reading for you for that more specific question you have. I'm amazing. How about you? I'm doing great. We are doing tarot readings today. Very calm night. If you would like a tarot reading, you can redeem one with 500 channel points. And I can do either a general reading for your love life, career, and for your personal life, or you can ask a more specific question to the cards. If you want a more specific question, you can just type it out in chat after you've redeemed the reading. Thank you so much for the follow, the Blue Oddish. You are now my sweet juice box. Listening to your interpretation of cards gave me some thoughts about my life and what I was looking for. Yeah, I feel that if you saw that your parents had a very good love life, it's definitely something that you would build your expectations on for your own love life. Thank you for your daily sip, Sunny. Always appreciate it. Alright, so Orion, let's see for your past, present, and future. Let's see. Is there a bright path ahead for you? Thank you so much for the follow, Nicola. You're now my sweet juice box. Welcome in, epic name. How are you? Good evening, Nicola. Alright, Orion, let's see for your past. We have Death reversed. So in the past, it seems that you are in a state of mind where you are very resistant to any new changes. It might be difficult for you to go through difficult choices in life. You're trying to avoid any type of resistance that you might have had, and it's because you are afraid of the good things you had in the past ending, and because of that you might have been in a mental state where there is stagnation, there's not a lot of movement in your past because you are very reluctant to make any decisions that might change the status quo in your past life. And presently we have the moon. So maybe at the moment you're still feeling a little bit of fear and anxiety. There is a lot of mystery in your life and you are confused on what steps to take next. You might be feeling a little insecure in yourself and you might be feeling a little unsure on if the current decisions you're making are the correct move. I think that it might be a good time to confront any hidden fears you might have, because at the end of the day, if you let yourself stagnate in this confusion and in this mystery, I feel that your inner thoughts are blocking you from reaching that bright future you're looking for. And let's see for the future. You have the Chariot. So I feel that the Chariot is showing you that in the future you will achieve that bright, beautiful, ambitious goal that you're searching for, but you will need to be focused. You'll need to show a lot of willpower. You need to show that you are willing to make those changes necessary, because at the end of the day you have control over your own life and you're able to guide your own life into that positive direction. And as long as you know what kind of goals you want, you will be able to reach it. I feel that once you get that little bit of momentum rolling, that bright future is in your reach and a lot of good things will come your way. There you go, Orion. I hope that was a good reading for you. Alright, Sunny, I'll redeem your good boy after the tarot readings. You are in queue, don't worry. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in one place, and for some reason I sabotage myself in college and in life. I feel that the cards did show that a little bit in your reading, Orion, but I know that if you focus and really set some goals for yourself, it doesn't have to be big goals. Maybe for college, your goal can be study for 30 minutes one day. And I feel that once you set up a bunch of small goals for yourself, you'll be able to reach your larger goals in the future. How do I join the queue for a reading? You can redeem a reading with channel points. It is 500 channel points, and if you have a specific question when you redeem, please type it out in chat. If you don't type in a specific question, I will do a general reading for your love life, your career, and your personal life. It's okay, take your time. Yes, I'll get to everyone. Alright, the next tarot reading is for Lemon. Let's draw the cards. So, let's see. Welcome in, Harkin. How are you today? So, Lemon, first card is your love life. We have the Nine of Wands. Your love life seems that you need to be a little bit resilient in your love life. Maybe you are going through a difficult patch with your partner or the person you're interested in, but I think if you show a little bit of resilience and you are determined in what you want in your love life, you'll be able to reach your goals. It's really a test of faith, and although you will be facing a little bit of a challenge in your love life, I think as long as you communicate with your partner or your love interest and show them that you are willing to persevere and make things better and improve in your relationship, things will turn out great. And let's see, next is your career. We have the Two of Pentacles. It shows that your career is going well. You may be a little busy at the moment. I see you juggling a lot of tasks, but I think that if you show a little bit of flexibility and that you adapt, maybe at the moment you're being too rigid with your expectations. I feel that if you choose a mindset of balance and really coordinate with your teammates and with your bosses at work, you'll be able to prioritize what tasks are more important and really be efficient. And it's a time to show your resourcefulness at work. I think that by being adaptable and resourceful, you'll really be able to shine at work at the moment, and you'll be able to show your workplace that you are in general a very reliable person. And the last card is for your personal life. Alright, Lemon, let's see. Your personal life, the Devil. A little bit of temptation and addiction and materialism. Have you been spending your funds on something that is a little naughty lately, something a little addictive. Maybe it's time to reevaluate what you're spending on. Maybe it's a sign that delayed gratification might be a good thing for you at the moment. Maybe be a little less impulsive with your purchases. It might be a good time to really sit back and think, why do you need this thing you're about to buy? And see if maybe you have other priorities, other things that might bring you more joy, or things that might help you more in your personal life rather than impulsive material purchases. the last the last card called you out. Oh no. Alright, guess I hung around to get that many points. Soon enough, you'll have enough points, Nicola, don't worry. I love the reading, by the way, very nice and beautiful. I felt my head getting distracted by your voice. You're welcome, Ryan, glad you enjoyed it. She said my name. I've been cured of all mental illnesses now except for the cool ones. You're welcome, Harkin. I didn't know that was part of my vampire powers. It's natural, she's a vampire. Her voice is naturally soothing. A girl's gotta eat after all, yes. I gotta attract new juice boxes. Next reading for Dreamwalker. Let's draw in new cards. And let me have a big sip of water to take care of my voice. I really hope whatever congestion I've been having just goes away soon. It's been very troublesome. Thank you for the daily sip, Hawaiian. I see your words of affirmation. It is in queue, and I will get to it when it is your turn. Don't you worry. Just stopping by to say hi. I'm very eepy and I'll be lurking. Thank you for the lurky, Subwinter. Have a good lurk. Have a good eep. Hi everyone. Hi, Hawaiian. Welcome in. After stream, will that be your VOD? Yes. I always leave my VODs on my YouTube channel, and the VOD on Twitch will be saved as well. They leave it for, I think, 7 days. Alright, Dreamwalker. Let's see. For your love life, we have the Eight of Swords. It feels like you're feeling a little trapped in your love life at the moment, and it is because you feel a little bit of fear and doubt. Maybe you're afraid that your partner or love interest doesn't feel the same way that you do. Maybe there is a little bit of fear because you aren't sure if they want to take the next step in your relationship, and you feel a bit limited by that. I think that it might be a good time to step back and really think about why you are feeling so paralyzed in front of this relationship, and see if you want to take the next step with this person. Maybe you are feeling restricted and entrapped because you aren't sure if they are the right person for you. So really weigh out the pros and cons and your expectations for the relationship before taking the next step. Next card will be for your career. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. It seems that career-wise, it's looking very good for you. You might have a new job opportunity, maybe a promotion in the future. It seems that there's a lot of abundance and the opportunity for growth in your career. So whatever door opens up for you, it really seems that it will bring a lot of stability and success your way. And of course, on the financial side as well, it seems really good for you. Whatever opportunity this is will bring prosperity to you. And this new opportunity will really bring out your inner potential. I feel it is a great time to embrace this growth career-wise. It is a time where you will be learning new things, maybe learning new skills or a new job, and in general, it's just a very good sign for you. Good things incoming. And then next will be for your personal life. We have the Knight of Cups. A lot of good things in your personal life. It feels that you have some sort of passion project that you've been looking forward to. It's something that is very alluring for you. You want to use this project because it is a big dream of yours. And if you are in tune with yourself and really reaching deep within you and reaching into those personal relationships, I feel that if you use your charm and charisma and talk to the people around you, they will be able to help you bring your project to life. And it's really about following your heart, following your intuition on what feels right, and whatever project you're working on, it will be very, very good for you. Alright. I hope that helped you, Dreamwalker. Next we have good boy, Sunny. You are such a good boy. You've been my good boy lately, haven't you? Always such a good boy. You've been my good boy. Sunny, you are such a good boy for me. Always my good boy. There you go. And for Hawaiian, we have some words of affirmation. Hawaiian, you are such a lovable, wonderful person to be around. You have been really pleasant lately, so cheerful, and bringing a really bright, positive energy to wherever you go. All your friends and family are really noticing how happy you are lately, and it's so contagious. And they've been noticing all the great work you've been doing as well. They appreciate you so much. They see what a caring, wonderful person you are, and you're really inspiring to everyone that's been around you. You've been doing such a good job, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. There you go. Thank you so much for the follow, Crystal Crow. You're now my sweet juice box. Kika, you've redeemed a little vampire bite, haven't you? You have been so patiently waiting for me to bite you and suck your blood. Thank you so much for the blood sacrifice, Kika. Always appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much. You're welcome, Sunny. And you're welcome, Dreamwalker. I'm glad you guys appreciate your readings. Hello, hello, God. How are you doing? Thank you for the head patties. We have a tarot card reading for God right now. There. Okay, so let's do a general reading. We have your love life, your career, and your personal life. First card will be for your love life. Kika, I drained a little bit too much blood from you. I hope you're still standing. Alright, God, let's see for your love life what's in store. We have the reverse justice card. So you might be feeling a little bit of unfairness in your love life right now. Maybe you're feeling that you're pulling a lot more weight in your relationship with your partner or with your potential love interest. Maybe you feel you're starting all the conversations and making all the plans and trying to reach out to them first, and you're feeling a little bit of imbalance in there. It feels that your expectations are not being met, and that because of how they are behaving, this person is giving you a sense of inequity, and maybe you're not feeling very appreciated right now. I think it might be good to think about what you want from this relationship and what you want in your love life, and see if you would want to communicate your expectations with this person. Maybe they're not really aware that you're feeling this way, and it could be a positive if you gently brought it up with them. Maybe tell them that you would really appreciate it if they would start a conversation sometimes, or if they would make plans first and invite you. Maybe they just need a little push, and they didn't know that you wanted them to be more proactive. A lot of people might assume that because you're the one always making the first move or always trying to make plans first, they might assume that you enjoy making these plans, and they don't want to encroach on that because they think that you like this kind of thing. But if you make them aware that you wouldn't like them to make the first move sometimes, it might be good for you in the long run. Next is your career. Thank you for the alert, Kika. Have a good sleep. So, God, for your career, you have the reverse Empress. Maybe you're having a little bit of a creative block in your career right now. You're feeling a little limited with whatever project you're working on, and it feels like you are stagnating in the project. Maybe it's because your coworkers or your boss are being a little overbearing right now. Maybe they are neglecting what you need to complete your project. It's a good time to reach out to them and let them know what can be helpful for you at the moment career-wise. Maybe you can brainstorm a couple of suggestions of things that your coworkers and boss can help with to help you get through this creative block. And I feel that if you communicate, it will really help you get through this feeling of being deprived and suppressed at work. It just needs a little bit of personal input from your side. And then next one is your personal life. So we have the Five of Cups. You are maybe going through a period of loss at the moment. The Five of Cups is really letting you know that it's okay to really feel this period of grief, and it's acknowledging that you may be having a lot of disappointment and sorrow at the moment, and that those are natural feelings for you to have, and to really take the time to go through these feelings and really take mental note of why you are feeling that way. And maybe once you are feeling a little better, maybe set a few small goals to see what you can do to improve your mood, because the card sense that this bereavement may be a little hard on you at the moment, but later on you'll be able to get through this and you'll be able to grow emotionally from this. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Zen. You're now my sweet juice box. Can this reading be of my past, present, and future? Of course, Lemon. I'll keep that in mind for your reading once it's your turn. Welcome in, Deacon. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. I hope that you and your family can go through this hard loss together and support each other. And I hope you know that you're very loved and your friends and family are always there for you. Alright, so the next reading is for Harkin. We will draw new cards and I will have more sips so my voice is nice and hydrated. So Harkin, yes, it's your turn for the reading. The first card is for your love life. We have the King of Pentacles. Maybe in your love life at the moment with your partner or your potential love interest, there might be a few difficult financial decisions to make. It feels that your funds are not being very well managed at the moment. Maybe you are looking into dating at the moment since you're saying you're single, and maybe it's not a good time to spend a lot on dates. Maybe it's a good time to do dates that are more one-on-ones, where you really get to know the person and really get to delve into their hobbies and interests. It's not a good time to go all in and really wine and dine someone. It feels that there's a lot of risk right now if you decide to go on new love ventures, and it feels that it will be a lot more beneficial for you to get to know the person first before making any decisions that might impact your finances. Oh, we got some stretch for Chris. Thank you for the 7-string street, Deacon. Always appreciate it. Hello, Laxon. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Harkin, next is your career reading. So, for your career, you have the Page of Pentacles. A lot of potential and new opportunities at work. It seems that the cards are sensing that career-wise, you have a lot of ambition at the moment. You feel that you want to grow, you want to be able to learn new things and get new opportunities you really want to up your skills, and there is the opportunity for that. So, in order to manifest those new opportunities, those new jobs, those new promotions, maybe, you will need to study and really focus on growing specific skills. So it's time for you to think about where you want your career to head towards and make a list of what skills can help you reach that goal. Once you are focused on your goals and set a few small targets for you to reach, new opportunities will show up for you, and the studying you do will definitely help you reach that new level in your career. Hello, Bean. Welcome back. Did your bones crack when you stretch? Yeah, I've been very tense lately. A little bit of this stressful time for me at work, and my body is definitely feeling it. Alright, Harkin, last card for you is a reading for your personal life. So we have the Six of Cups. A card that evokes a lot of nostalgia. Maybe you are meeting up with someone from your childhood, or someone from your past is going to show up, and you're really going to be reminiscing with them. You might be feeling very sentimental when you meet up with this person, and you'll really feel all the joy when you're talking with this person, because you'll remember all the good times and all the wonderful memories you had growing up. And it will really help you remember all the good times that you had with this person, maybe rekindle an old friendship. And it will maybe be an opportunity where you can rehash old grievances that you had with this person. And through this remembrance of old times, you'll get a better understanding of them and their past actions, and it might help build a good foundation for a future friendship as well. So maybe keep an eye out for someone from your past that might pop back in soon. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Once when I was stretching, my neck and jaw cracked at the same time. It was painful and relaxing. I don't think my jaw ever cracked before. Let me massage my jaw a little bit. Yeah, I don't think my jaw ever cracked before, even though it's been very tense before. Next, Lemon requested a past, present, and future reading. Alright, let's see what the cards have in store for you, Lemon. So, for your past, Glurp. Hello, Glurp. Welcome in. Lemon, in your past, you are living a life of luxury. However you're living, it was very comforting, rewarding. It feels that all your needs were met. You were self-sufficient. You were living a good life. It feels that you worked really hard and you managed through your personal achievements to really live a life of success and independence. And you're really reaping the fruits of your hard labor in the past. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow and righteous. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Glurp. You guys are now my sweet juice boxes. Alright, Lemon, so in your present, we have the Ten of Wands. It feels that although in the past, you're living this really cushy, cozy life, all your needs are met, at the moment you're really feeling a lot of responsibility. Your hard work is starting to weigh in on you, And maybe you feel the pressure of maintaining the standard of living that you've had in the past, and you feel a sense of duty. Maybe a couple of people are depending on you to continue with this type of lifestyle that you've had. So your hard work is maybe stressing you out a little bit. But I feel that this hard work is going to keep bringing you that same prosperity and stability and cozy life that you've been living since your past. And let's see for the future. We have the Tens of Swords. It seems that there's a little bit of a ending or a betrayal in your future. Maybe be careful of not overworking yourself, because looking at the other two cards, you are living a very cozy life in the past, and in the present you're feeling that pressure, that expectation that you need to continue in the same way to maintain your current standard of life. Maybe it's time to take some personal time, relax a little bit, recollect, and then you'll be able to continue in that cushy, cozy life. Because I feel that if you push yourself too hard, it will bring a downfall in your future. But I think it is preventable. As long as you pace yourself, don't push yourself too hard, take the necessary breaks. Lemon, you look nervous. Did the card scare you a little bit? Oh, Lavos, you're heading out? I hope to see you again soon. I hope to see you on Monday. Tomorrow I'm streaming as well at 10 p.m. EST. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for the daily sip, Jolene. Always appreciate it. Welcome in. I would request a reading, but I can't imagine it being any good news. I'm sorry you've been having a hard time. If you want a specific reading, you can request it with channel points. If you want a general reading, you don't need to type anything in chat. I usually just do a generic reading for love life, career, and personal life. I mean, there was a point in the past I tend to overwork myself with 7 nicely. Yeah, I think if you're really overworking yourself, it's gonna catch up to you, and that's what the last card signifies. Because although work is giving you a really cozy life, it's important to keep things balanced as well. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Prime. You're now my sweet juice box. Everything you said sounded very relatable, yet it wasn't about me. Maybe the cards know. If you guys want to request a tarot card reading, you can redeem it with 500 channel points. You can either let me do a general reading about your love life, career, and personal life, or if you have a more specific questions for the cards, when you redeem, please write in chat what your specific question is. In the meantime, since my queue is cleared, I'm just gonna yap with you guys, and we'll have a great time. Let's put the cards face down, and we'll have a little conversation and chill. Thank you for the biddies, Ronine. Always appreciate it. Enjoy your fishing with the biddies. Whenever you guys redeem at least one biddy, you get one fishing line casts with a maximum of 5 casts per biddy's donation. So yeah, always appreciated. Oh yeah, we were yapping about my trip to Spirit Halloween earlier before I was doing all these readings back to back. So my Spirit Halloween, they did some renovations. It feels like their costumes are not as diverse this year, but I still had a really great time going there with my friends. And we had a good laugh because my friend wanted to dress up as Glinda and Elphaba for their couple's costume. And her boyfriend was definitely up for it. He wasn't close to the idea. But the costumes, they were so expensive, guys. Like, it was $60 per costume. So I think they might do a closet costume where they find clothing items that they have in their closet and improvise a costume from there. Or they're still brainstorming ideas. But they still have a few days. Our Halloween party with my friend group is on Friday, so they have a few days to think about it. How long did it take for you to learn tarot? Was it hard? I'm still learning. I'm using a lot of the notes that I have with my tarot widget, and I'm going off a lot with my intuition. And when I interpret the cards, I try to think of the question that was asked, or think of the theme of each card when answering the reading. So I feel that when you're doing a reading for like past, present, and future, for example, if you make connections between the cards, it's kind of easier to paint a story and get a clearer reading of what's going on. It's really about your intuition and learning to connect the dots, I feel. Hello, Angelo. How are you tonight? We're having a nice, cozy night. If you like to redeem a tarot card reading, you can do so with channel points. I'm also setting up a few reminders with a new widget that I bought as well. I still need to set that up. And I bought a really cute one with bats and spider webs, you know, to stay on theme. And I'm just really excited to use all these new assets with you guys. So yeah, I was really shocked at the costume prices at Spirit Halloween. I almost spent $30 on the Glinda crown. But my friends talked me out of it. Because although the crown looked really cool, it's still a $30 hunk of plastic. And I don't know, I agree with my friends that plastic is not worth $30 when it's just decorative. Besides sleeping a bit down, oh, I'm sorry, Angela. I hope my stream helps you feel better and helps you relax a little bit. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Dylan. You are now my sweet juice box. Do you have your costume ready for Halloween? What is your costume? Well, you see, I'm just going as a vampire. I'm just going as little old me. And since it is Halloween, none of the mortals will notice that I'm a real vampire. That is the biggest secret I have for Halloween. Thank you for the daily sip, Luca. Alright, we have a tarot card reading for Ronin up next. And let me hydrate a little bit for Dreamwalker before we start. So let's do a reading for your love life, your career, and your personal life. Let's draw the cards. So the first card is for love. You have the Hangman. Your love life needs a little pause at the moment. It's time for you to really let go of whatever anxiety or fear you might have regarding love, and really think about what habits you have in your love life at the moment. Think about all the positive things you do in your love life, any habits that might bring you closer to your partner or your potential lover, and any habits that might not be productive to getting that intimacy and closeness with your potential partner. So it might be a sign for you to really release and let go of anything that is not productive in harboring that loving, intimate connection with your special someone. Maybe it's about communication and how you express yourself. Maybe you need to pause a little bit and accept that there might be room for personal growth, and really reflect on what changes you can implement to become a better, more loving, more giving version of yourself. And once you're ready to go through that transition, I feel that your love life will be a lot more bright and open, and you'll be able to see new perspectives. Next is your career. We have the Emperor. It seems that you might be put into a position where you can really show off your leadership skills. It feels like there might be a project or a task at work that's incoming, and your job really needs a lot of stability and order for that task to go through. And it's your chance to show that you're someone that's very responsible and who's able to take decisions under a bit of pressure. You're really going to be able to establish a good order and create authority during this. And if you're able to guide your coworkers and your team in a clear direction, it will be a positive outcome career-wise for you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ninja Rivera, thank you so much for the follow. You're now my sweet juice box. Alright, so Ronin, your last card is for your personal life. We have the reversed World as your third card. In your personal life, you might have a little bit of unfinished business in one of your personal projects or your personal relationships. Maybe one of your personal projects will have a few delays. Things are not quite going according to your plans, and it's really giving you a lack of closure, and you feel a little bit uncomfortable with that delay. You really feel like your project is being disrupted, and the postponement of what you're working on is causing you a bit of frustration. It might be a sign to focus on what you can control. In life, there might be delays for different reasons. Some things you can change and some things you can't. And it's a sign that you need to let go of the delays you cannot control, and maybe do a little bit of planning for things that you can control. Maybe you know when your tasks will be back on track, and you can set up a small plan of what you will do once you're back on track, and it'll help you feel a little bit less disrupted in your personal life and in whatever venture you're working on. There you go. It was fun, but I'm sleeping really late. Oh, good night, Orion. Thank you for dropping by. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST as well, so I hope you'll drop by tomorrow too. Thank you so much. Alright, while we wait for more tarot card redeems, let's flip the cards back and yap and have a little more story time. So after we went through Spirit Halloween, we bought a few accessories, and I feel that 3 of my friends, me included, we managed to find everything we needed for our costumes. Thank you for the reading. Oh, you're welcome, Jolene, and thank you for the videos. I appreciate it so much. So, me and 2 of my friends, we got all the accessories we needed for our costumes. One of my friends is going as Ghostface, and I also bought a Ghostface mask and knife because I really like the character. I find him really cool. I might do a photo shoot in the near future with that, so please look forward to it. And then my other friend, she's going to be a witch. So she got a witch hat, and she was also looking at brooms and other accessories, but I don't think she found too many things that she was super interested in, so I think she ended up just getting that. And then after we did our shopping, it was already pretty late. It was probably around like 6:30 or 7 already. We spent a long time in the shop, guys. Like, I think an hour and a half just shopping around and walking and laughing at all the funny costumes. There's some really out-of-pocket costumes. Like, we saw a pickle Rick costume. It was absolutely ridiculous. And then we were discussing about where we wanted to go eat. It was pretty chilly that night, and by the time we got out of Spirit Halloween, it was already fully dark. The sun was long gone, so we were freezing with a little bit of wind. We were really power walking, and we decided to try this Japanese restaurant that my friend and her boyfriend really liked. They were saying that they have a seasonal menu and the prices were really nice. So per meal, you would be paying between $13 to $16 per person. And they were really generous portions according to them. So for an average of, let's say, $15, you can get a really nice meal and be really full, and it's high quality homemade Japanese food. So as a group, we were like, oh yeah, it sounds really nice. Let's go walk over there. It was a pretty long walk, but we thought, why not? It would help us build our appetite, and maybe we would warm up a bit on the way. Thank you for the daily sip, Angela. I'll always appreciate it. So we walked for 15 minutes, and luckily there's a section of that walk where we managed to walk a little bit indoors, so the cold wind didn't get to us as much. And we finally made it to the restaurant. We were so excited. It looked like this really cute, cozy, hole-in-the-wall restaurant. And my friend was saying that it was pretty new. So I feel that not many people might have known about it yet. But since it's such a small restaurant, unfortunately, when we opened the door, we realized that all the seats were already full, and we were a big group. We were a group of 5. So we inquired with the waitress and we let her know, hey, we would really like to have a table for 5. Would you have room for us in a few minutes? Because I see you guys are full right now. And she broke the bad news to us. She let us know that for a group of 5, the waiting time would be at least 45 minutes. And guys, by that point, we were starving. We had walked for 15 minutes by that point, and we spent an hour and a half walking around in Spirit Halloween. So all of us were absolutely famished. We had a change of plans, and then we were brainstorming for more ideas. All of us were kind of in the mood for Asian food. So one of my other friends suggested one of his favorite restaurants for hand-pulled noodles. So he was hyping this place up. He was saying that they have really good soups. All the noodles are hand-pulled in front of you, and you can see the chef really at work making the noodles when you walk into the restaurant. It's really nice. And we were like, why not? It was really cold at night. We were starving, and soup just sounded like a wonderful idea at the time. And luckily, it was only a 3-minute walk from the first place we went to. So we went there as a group, and luckily, there was a table that could fit all of us right away. And guys, when I say I was pleasantly surprised, holy shit. Let me stretch for Luca. Let me sit upright. So when I say the menu was amazing, I'm not kidding. They had several thicknesses for their hand-pulled noodles. So it went from ultra thin to ultra thick, and you can choose whatever thickness you want, and you can choose what kind of soup you wanted as well. So their signature soup was a lamb-based broth. I'm always a little reluctant when it comes to lamb because it smells and tastes very gamey. Lamb has this distinctive smell to it, and personally I'm not a big fan of it. It's just a very distinctive smell, and it's a little hard for me to get over it because it's so overwhelming. It's hard for me to enjoy the other flavors in the food when lamb is being used. And then the other soups, there was a sliced beef option, a deep fried breaded chicken option. There was spicy minced pork. I think there was spicy chicken. There was a tomato and egg drop soup. And the last option I think was just a vegetarian option. Hello, Night Bears, welcome back, how are you? So they had all these wonderful soup options, and then they also had a few traditional Chinese dishes. So they had stir-fried beef and veggie noodles. They had jjajangmyeon. I'm not sure how it's called in Chinese. I know the Japanese and Korean names. So in Korean it's jjajangmyeon, and in Japanese I'm pretty sure it's jjajangmyeon. I could be wrong for Japanese, but it's very similar names. And it's basically these really bouncy, I think they're wheat noodles, and the sauce is this savory black bean sauce, and you usually stir fry it with pork and veggies. It's really tasty. If you guys see jjajangmyeon in a Chinese, Korean, or Japanese restaurant, you gotta try it. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Virgo Felix. You're now my sweet juice box. Welcome in, Villa Vaccine. I hope you're doing well. We are having a tarot reading night. If you guys would like to request a tarot card reading, it is 500 channel points. You can either let me do a general reading, where I will do a reading for your love life, career, and personal life, or you can request a more specific question in chat. When you do your reading, just let me know. In the meantime, while we wait for more tarot readings, I'm just chatting and doing cozy triggers. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, X Nightmares. You're now my sweet juice box. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Vanilla Vaccine. You're now my sweet juice box. So we were talking about the Chinese restaurant that my friends and I went to on Friday after our Halloween shopping. So they had the stir-fried noodles, the jjajangmyeon, which is the black bean and beef stir-fried noodles. It's probably one of my favorite dishes. And they had other dishes as well, like stir-fried meats and veggies. They had dumplings. They were made in a northern Chinese style, and you could request them either steamed or fried. And they also had wonton soup, and I really enjoyed that they had an all-day dim sum menu. I find that so nice because I am a big fan of dim sum, and I love it when it's homemade because the flavor is so much better. You can taste when something is frozen, but when it's homemade, you can taste the freshness of the seafood or the pork. You can taste how fresh and bouncy the rice flour is when it's freshly steamed. Let me hydrate for you, Gulmi. Welcome back. How are you tonight? So yeah, they had a lot of my favorite dim sum. They had hakao, they had xiao long bao. I think they had chung fun, but I'm not sure. And of course I had to get hakao. For those who don't know, it is a type of steamed shrimp dumpling, and I think it's tapioca flour that's used, because the shell of the dumpling is beautifully clear when it's steamed. You can see the shrimp inside, and it's just very appealing, and it has that perfect bounce when you can bite in it. And my favorite way to eat dumplings is to make a little blend for my dipping sauce. So it's all personal preference. You can do no dipping sauce, you can do just soy sauce, you can do soy sauce with a few little extras. So yeah, I feel that you should enjoy dim sum with or without any sauces, and really do a blend of sauce that you enjoy. My favorite one is a mix of black vinegar, soy sauce, and chili oil. So I'll usually do about 50-50 for soy sauce and black vinegar, because I enjoy the acidity when I dip my dim sum in it, and I feel that it's a perfect blend of salty, savory, umami, and just a hint of acidity. And there's the spice as well, because I will add a very generous dollop of chili oil into my dipping sauce. And pro tip, chili oil tends to have all the pepper flakes float down to the bottom after a while. So if you have not used your chili flakes within the last 10 minutes, like if you're the first person at the table to use the chili oil, make sure to use the little serving spoon to really mix it up so you get a good blend of the chili flakes and the oil when you do your little pour into your own little dipping dish. And yeah, it's just really good. I feel that the place we went to, they had really good pricing as well. I had 4 hakao for, I think it was $4. I think it was $1 each. Really good pricing. Honestly, I feel that their portions were perfect because for all the soups that they were serving, they also had different sizes of bowls. So depending on how hungry you are, if you're feeling just a little peckish, or if you have a really big appetite, you can choose what size you want to get. They had small, medium, and large soup bowls. And I think you can also pay extra if you wanted extra noodles or extra toppings or extra broth. So yeah, really a very nice experience where you can customize your noodle size to like really, really thin or really thick. You can customize the size of your soup bowl if you want to eat more or less. And you can request extra ingredients as well if you're really hungry. So no matter what you're looking for, there's that perfect soup for you out there. And I really enjoyed that they had different serving size for their dim sum as well. So you can order as many or as little dumplings that you wanted. I think the minimum order was 4 dumplings per dim sum order, but you can order up to 10 per serving, and of course you can order as many servings as you want. One day I just want to be a little spoiled and just eat like 20 hakao at once because they're really my favorite kind of dumpling. And if you know me, you know I adore seafood. And for my soup that day, I was really feeling the acidic and savory flavor profile of the tomato and egg combination. So that's why I had for my soup, I had the tomato egg soup. And I chose some noodles that were pretty thick because I feel that when you have a really thick noodle, you tend to collect a little bit more broth on the noodle. And for me personally, I think it's really satisfying to chew through that thicker noodle. Just a more fun experience. For thin noodles, I don't know, I feel that it's an interesting texture and I see the appeal for it as well, but I don't think they feel as bouncy when you chew through the noodles, and that's why I think I prefer the thicker noodles. But either way, I feel that personal preference is key for choosing your noodle thickness. But I do tend to choose the thicker noodles and the thicker pastas whenever I go to restaurants that have the options. Just more sauce, you know? I'm a self-loving kind of girly. And I got it in a small size because I knew that with my dim sum order, I already had 4 dumplings. I knew that I wouldn't be too hungry. If I ordered a medium or large bowl, I wouldn't be able to finish it. And my pet peeve is really wasting food. I absolutely hate it. I think it was like growing up with Asian parents. Like, if y'all are Asian, y'all know your parents always lecture you about not wasting food and being mindful of how much food you're leaving behind, because there's people in the world that can't afford food, and you should never take more than what you're eating. So yeah, I always feel a little guilty when I order too much and I can't finish it. So I always make sure to take whatever leftovers I have home and just finish it later. I like thick noodles, me too. They're the best. They're so bouncy and delicious. So yeah, I really enjoyed my soup order. Although mine was a vegetarian option with the tomato and egg, I was shocked by how complex the flavors in the broth were for the soup. It really had a lot of umami. I'm not sure if they added MSG to it, but to be honest, since it was an Asian restaurant, I wouldn't be surprised. But it felt very savory. I could really taste the umami in the broth. Maybe the umami came from the natural components in the tomato, but who knows. Anyways, really good broth. Really enjoyed it. The tomatoes added a nice light flavor to it. I really liked the brightness and the acidity that they brought. It was a nice contrast to how rich the broth felt and to how dense the egg was. Basically, it was just pieces of fried egg and fried tomato added into the broth, and there was a little bit of steamed bok choy as well. That was really good, and just a little sprinkle of coriander on top. Are you guys team coriander or no? Because I know that for certain people, they have a gene where coriander kind of tastes like dish soap to them. I'm not sure if my cousin has that, but I know she hates it whenever there's coriander in any of the soup she orders. And she will order without coriander if it's possible. But I don't know. Maybe some people in my family have the gene where coriander tastes like soap for them. But for me, it just tastes really delicious, a little herbal. It has a nice brightness to it, a light peppery taste almost. And I feel that it adds a little extra, a little extra oomph to your dishes. Kyrie, welcome in. I see your redeem whispers right away. How are you? Oh, you're studying right now, doing projects. Good luck with that. I hope you're having a nice break. Today we are yapping, we're doing gentle triggers, and I'm also practicing tarot readings. As you can see, I got a brand new layout, and if you want a tarot reading, you can redeem it with 500 channel points. I can either do a general reading where I will cover your love life, career, and personal life, or you can ask the cards a more specific questions. You've been lurking from the start. I see. Good to see you around. I hope your university work is going well and it's not too stressful for you. Is it past your midterms already? I know that a few of my friends, they had midterms a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if yours are already finished for the semester. Hello, Ghostwalker. Welcome back. You're looking mighty cozy. So. I'm still dreaming of how delicious that tomato egg soup was. I might have to go again on Tuesday, maybe. I might go get more soup on. Actually, Actually, no. Tuesday I'm going to my parents. Oh no. Okay. So maybe I can go get more soup this week because my week is very busy. I have a lot of work meetings and a lot of things to do before Halloween. Maybe the soup gods have forsaken me this week. I have less than 5 hours left for portfolio for 2 different games. Good luck. Sounds like you have a little time crunch at the moment. Sounds a little stressful, but I'm sure you got this. And I'm sure you'll be able to finish everything on time and submit everything. Oh, Nevin, welcome back. Thank you for the daily sip. Always appreciate it. Let me get some stretching for Evan. Let me crack my back and sit up straight. Do a little posture check. How are you, Evan? Good to see you around. We are doing some tarot readings if you're interested. It is 500 channel points for a tarot reading. And I can do a general reading, or if you have a specific question you want to ask the cards, you can ask it in chat when you redeem the cards. We're having such a cozy time. Oh, Kyrie. Do you have a specific question in mind, or should we go general for you? Oh, okay, let's do a general reading then. So the first card will be for your love life. Let's draw the cards for you. And for love, we have a reverse Queen of Wands. It might be a sign that you are being a little stubborn right now in your love life. You might be behaving in a way that makes your potential love interest feel that it's a little overbearing, and they feel a vibe of inflexibility with you. Because of that, they might act in ways that are unpredictable, and until you let go of that stubbornness, let go of your ego, and really sit back and talk to them with an open mind, and really talk to them with the intention to listen to what they are sharing, then you might be able to unlock a more intimate, deep connection with them. They might feel more comfortable when your reactions are more predictable, and when you let go of that stubbornness that you are currently carrying in your love life. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Bochi Itori. You are now my sweet juice box. Alright, Caris, your next card is for your career. We have a reverse 8 of Cups. It seems that there is a common theme in your cards. So in your love life, there is a little bit of stubbornness, a little bit of unpredictability because of that stubbornness. And I feel that it is very similar in your career. There is this uncertainty and this blockage in your career as well, because there is a fear of change. Until you let go of that fear, there will always be a little bit of resistance in your career as well. And that resistance might cause some indecision on your part, or maybe on your employer's part. So really do some introspection and maybe take note of what it is about change that has you a little bit nervous, and do a little bit of self-work to try and learn to be more flexible, because that will really get you out of that period of blockage career-wise. I'm intrigued. Well, I'm glad then. I hope you enjoy the stream today. Do you prefer softer or tougher noodles? I like my Italian pasta al dente. For Asian pasta, I'd say similar. I like where there's a little bit of bounce and bite to it. And I don't like it when noodles are soggy and overcooked. Welcome in, Ray. I hope you have a great time in stream. Alright, so third card for Kyrie is going to be for personal life. We have the Ace of Swords. In your personal life, it seems that whatever decisions you're making, there will be a breakthrough. It seems that although for your love life and your career, you have a little bit of stubbornness and a little bit of blockage for those aspects of your life, for your personal life, you seem to be very focused and you know exactly what kind of vision you want to achieve. So because you seem to be more focused on the personal side of things, you have a lot more insight on what kind of decisions will benefit you on a personal level, and you're able to keep a sharp mind and really see through all these options and choose what is best for you. So I feel that since you have that insight for your personal life, you're also able to carry that through to your career and your love life. You just need to do that little bit of extra internal work to understand why you're a little more hesitant for your love and career choices. Card readings, I love these. Me too. Welcome in, Blue Hoser. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, MT Rainier. You're now my sweet juice box. So, if you guys would like your own reading, you can request it with 500 channel points. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Brie Gelato. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Simming Cakes. You guys are now my sweet juice boxes. Oh, what a cute heart, Rainier. Here, let me send you a heart back. There you go. L bite. I only got bits. Do they work? Oh, right now I don't have an integration for bits, but I'll go ahead and do a reading for you for bits as well. I'll probably do a little note for my future streams if y'all want to do subs or bits for readings as well. I'll just type that up for my next stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Dragon's Faith. You're now my sweet juice box. We have a reading for Aluka. Thank you for the reading. Oh, you're welcome, Kyrie. It was very relaxing to listen to. That's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's a trend with udon that the cheaper they are, the softer they are. Oh no. I don't like soggy and soft noodles. I like a little bounce to them. So maybe I should go for a little more expensive noodle shops. I'll wait for the points then, no worries. Alright. Alright, Aluka, let's draw some cards for you. We have the first card is for love. This is a reverse 5 of Pentacles. It seems that in your love life lately you might have been going through some difficult times, But the Five of Pentacles reverse is showing that soon there will be improvement in your love life. It's a time where you will be rebuilding your connection with your partner or your potential love interest, and you have shown a lot of resilience, and that resilience will pay off because it will really aid in blossoming whatever relationship you are working on, and your love life is going through a period of recovery. So things are going in an upward trend, and as long as you are resourceful, that you are resilient, that you are putting in the work to listen to your partner or your potential love interest, you'll be able to create that connection with them and start healing. And the next one is for your career. So we have the Four of Wands. It looks like your career is doing very well right now. You might be hitting a lot of milestones professionally, and you are sharing that success at work. You're sharing it with friends and family, and everyone's really happy for you, and they can see that your accomplishments are the product of all your hard work. There might be some celebrations and some sort of festivities, maybe with your family and friends, to really highlight all the positive things that have been working out for you career-wise. And in general, there's just really big sense of harmony. Things are going great at work. You're getting along with your coworkers and your bosses, and that happiness and joy is really reflecting in other aspects of your life too, because your friends and family are noticing it as well. And then the final card is for your personal life. We have the Page of Cups. I think this is a good time to start a new creative project. This card is showing a period where it is very safe for you to explore these new projects that you might have been thinking about for a long time. You might be curious about a new hobby or a new skill that you want to learn. It's a time for you to really open up and be more sensitive to how you're feeling in these new experiences, and really enjoy that playfulness when it comes to exploring new things. Maybe you can start a new hobby with friends, start a new show, just anything that sparks joy, that really sparks creativity within you. It'd be a good time to do that. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. These readings have been super fun, guys. We're having a great time tonight, just yapping and having some cute readings. Let me have a lot of water. So yeah, after Friday, I've really been craving more soup. It's soup season, guys. I just want more broth, more noodles. It's so cozy. We have a reading for Evan. Let me know if you have a specific question. If not, I will do a general reading for you. Let's stretch a little bit. Alright, so let's draw the cards and let's see what you have in store for your love life. We have the King. So the King is a card that shows a commitment to discipline, truth, and fairness. It feels that in your love life, you are making a decision that is based a lot on logic and reasoning, and you're basing your choices on the pros and cons in a very cerebral, intellectual way instead of emotional. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's really depending on your personality type and if that type of decision making is what you prefer. If you think that for your love life, a decision that is more rational concerning your love life, your partner, your potential lover, if that is what will benefit your life, that is definitely what the card is reflecting what you're doing right now. And it is up to you to decide if you want to incorporate a little bit more of an emotional side to your decision making. But again, like the King is a card that is based in truth and fairness, and I feel that those are very good base values to establish a loving relationship with. So if your current path works for you, I think that continuing on it is a good decision as well. Again, really follow your intuition and see what works best for you. Next is your career. We have a reverse magician. Maybe at the moment, you're not using your work skills as effectively as you could. Maybe your energies are not focused on the right task. Is it because you are in an obscure place in your career at the moment and you're not too sure where you're headed? Or maybe there is a little bit of instability at work and the tasks you're given aren't really clear. I feel that to get out of this situation where you aren't using your skills to their full potential, it would be good to clarify at work what the expectations are and have a clearly defined goal for what you should be working on. And I think that would really help move you away into that energy of manipulation and deception where you feel that your skills aren't being used as effectively as they could be. Hello, Edie Panda. Thank you for your daily sip. Always appreciate it. So the final card for Evan, this will be for your personal life. We have the Seven of Cups. You seem to have a lot of opportunities that will be in your future, in your personal life. You'll have a lot of choices to make, and you seem to be daydreaming about all these different options and what will happen when you choose each one of them. Because you have so many options, I feel that you're a little uncertain on how you want to move forward. It's a little ambiguous, and you might be on the edge between what is a daydream to you, what is a fantasy, and what can be realized in real life, in your reality. So I think that since all these opportunities are presenting themselves to you, you might want to evaluate them and see which ones are more appealing to you, why they're more appealing to you, and what are the downsides of each of these opportunities. And that will really help guide your decision making to see what decision will better benefit your personal life. And who knows, maybe some of those daydreams, some of those fantasies will come to life, and all those amazing things you want for yourself in your personal life will come to fruition. You just gotta trust yourself to make the right decision for your life. Alright, that was a great reading. Yes, Ghost Walker, you agree? That was a great reading. Hell yeah. So, like I was saying, I don't think I can get soup until the weekend. I'm so sad. Because Monday, I know I'm finishing work late because the new employee is coming tomorrow, and I have quite a few things to take care of for their onboarding. And then after that, I have some stream prep to do as well, since we're streaming some more tomorrow. It will be ASMR as well. I haven't decided what the theme of tomorrow is going to be yet. I might do the hot tub stream because last minute I changed my mind and swapped this run from hot springs to tarot reading. I may have been a little too excited. Y'all prefer chewy chips ahoy or regular? It depends on my mood. I feel that the chewy ones are nice when I want that more bouncy texture, but the regular ones are nice as well. Speaking of chewy, you made me think I have some mochi rice cake desserts in my fridge. I'm gonna have some after we finish stream. So yeah, Monday, very busy at work. Tuesday, I'm eating at my parents' house, so I can't go have dinner on my own. And Wednesday, I'm working from home, so I would much rather not go out for dinner and have food at home. Mochi is a very soft, pillowy, chewy rice cake that you see in a lot of Asian cultures. It's used in Vietnamese cuisine, Korean cuisine, Japanese. I think they use it in Chinese cuisine as well. Mochi is the Japanese word for it, and it can either be used for savory dishes or for desserts. It depends what you are making. So what I have in the fridge is a dessert mochi that has a sweet peach filling, and it's really good. The rice has a really soft, bouncy texture, and it has a little bit of a bite when you sink your teeth into it. It's really nice. I kind of prefer fresh mochi though, because that has a perfect soft bite. It just feels like biting into a slightly denser marshmallow. Sadly, since the mochi I have is the factory kind, the rice tends to be a little more firm and there's a little bit more of a bite to it. It's still good, but you know, nothing really beats fresh food. So yeah, Wednesday is work from home. Thursday, I'm trying to get a nail appointment to get my nails done for Halloween. So that will be a lot of my evening. I will not have time to go eat soup afterwards, which is very sad. And I'm streaming Wednesday, Thursday as well, so it will be very busy days for me. And then Friday, usually I game with some friends, but since it is Halloween, I'll be meeting up with some other friends for a little party. My friend is hosting a little Halloween event, and we're going to be bringing some sweet treats to share with everyone and having some food. And we'll maybe do spooky games, maybe we'll do spooky movies, maybe we'll just walk around and look at everyone's costumes, because in the neighborhood that my friend lives in, it's a very dense neighborhood, I guess, so there's a lot of people trick-or-treating. Damn, that shit sounds gas. Yeah, it's really good. If you can find some mochi at your local Asian store, I definitely recommend it. The most common Japanese mochi dessert is the kind where you have sweet bean paste as a filling. It's really good. Hello, Ange. Welcome in. How are you? For all you new sweet juice boxes and all you lurkers, I'm doing tarot readings today for 500 channeled ones. So if y'all are interested in one, please feel free to request it. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing great. We're having story time, we're doing gentle triggers, and we're doing tarot readings for whoever's interested. I can do either a generic reading for your love life, career, and personal life, or I can do a more specific question. So if you have a particular question you want to ask the cards when you're reading, we can ask it in the box. Thank you so much for the follow, Ash. You're now my sweet juice box. So yeah, Friday is the Halloween party at my friend's house. And then Saturday I'm hosting a little get together, just me and the girlies. We're gonna do a cozy Halloween movie, probably one of the Tim Burton ones, and we're gonna have food together. I honestly kind of feel like doing pizza on Saturday because I feel it's such a vibe to do a cozy Halloween movie with chips and soda and pizza. But I don't know, because I know one of my friends has a gluten intolerance, and I don't know if she'd be comfortable having pizza. If she doesn't want to have pizza, we might just do everyone brings a little dish and we share type of thing. I don't know, we'll see. I'll ask in the group chat this week and see what kind of food the girlies would want to do. Maybe we could even do sushi takeout. I don't know. There's a couple of places that have pretty nice takeout around where I live, and my grocery store also does pre-made party platters. So they have like fruits, they have sandwiches, they have veggies. I think they also have charcuterie boards that are pre-made. So we'll see what everyone feels like doing, and we'll see from there. And I think Sunday I finally have a day off. So Sunday I'm definitely gonna relax before stream, and it's gonna be a really nice, relaxing time with everyone. I'm definitely trying to take care of my voice more this week, because like I said, ever since I came back from vacation and got sick, my voice has been a little rough. I really do have to take better care of it, and I've been drinking a lot of teas. I've been doing mint teas, but I think tomorrow I'll switch to ginger to help with my throat. If you had, what's the best barbecue you had and where was it from? That's a hard one. I've been to so many good barbecues. I feel the best I've had was Korean barbecue in Seoul, because their prices just can't be beat. I had all-you-can-eat samgyeopsal, which is pork belly, for $10. So we had the samgyeopsal on the grill, and then you had all the side dishes. So we had kimchi, and then we had, I think it's called moonguk or something similar. Let me see. Actually, I think that's the name for the pickled radish. Sliced pickled radish Korean. Oh, okay. So the sliced thin Korean radish that you use at Korean barbecue is called sammu. Basically, it is pickled in a brine made of water, vinegar, and sugar, and it's a really nice tang. And you wrap your grilled meat in it, and you wrap it with your salad and shiso leaves, and it's really, really tasty. And it's just so delicious. How long have you been doing tarot for? I have been interested in tarot for probably the past, I'd say, 7 years. But I still feel like a beginner because I don't do readings very often. And when I do readings, I rely a lot on my notes on the card meanings. And what I will do is I will essentially read the vibe of the cards and try to narrate a story and use my intuition to make connections between the different cards I'm pulling. Oh, and Luca, you redeemed a full care package. Let me stretch. And do a posture check, sit up straight, and stay hydrated. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun doing tarot. I just got this widget today, and I had a great time because you can actually customize the deck as much as you want. There's a few card patterns that are preset that you can slap onto the card, but the colors of the cards, the borders, and the glow and the colors of the designs, you can customize all the colors, so it's really pretty. That's super cool. Can't wait to redeem. Yeah, I hope you can redeem soon. I'm thinking of redeeming, I'm thinking of doing tarot readings once a week, and I feel that's a really fun, interactive stream for everyone. Have you ever seen Four Brothers? No? Is that a movie? Is that a show? Let me know. Ashia, welcome. Thank you for the 7-stream streak. Always appreciated. How are you today? We are doing a bit of tarot reading for the day. I just got this new deck, and I was just talking about how everything is customizable. I got this new background as well. It's really nice. It's been such a wonderful time. I'm good. I love tarot. Me too. I love all these witchy spiritual things. I love when streamers interact with the chat. Once the viewers get into thousands, it's less intimate. Yeah, I imagine it's really hard to follow chat when it's just scrolling non-stop. Very nice. I love it. Good. I'm glad you're having a nice time. That's a good movie. Oh, I will add that to my watch list. Oh, it's a sad movie. I'm a really soft girly. I cry at everything. If you show me a sad puppy or a sad kitten, or if you even show me a happy thing, like people getting married, I will start crying. Thank you for your daily sip, Ashia. Always appreciated. For your reading, would you like a general reading for your love, your career, and your personal life? Or if you have a more specific question, let me know in chat. What's your favorite movie? It is Interview with a Vampire. It's so good. I really like the costumes, and all the actors did such a great job. And the story is really interesting. Let's do a general reading for love. Okay, so I'll do past, present, and future for love. The star of the movie is gonna get me? Oh, hell no. I'm not ready for the emotional damage. My friends already made me cry watching Hocus Pocus. That's how soft I am. Oh, nice. Yeah. We love tarot readings. Alright, so let's draw the cards for Ashiel. And let's see, for love in the past, we have the Seven of Wands. It shows that in the past, you may have been feeling very insecure because I think you were showing a very vulnerable side with yourself, and it might have been a little uncomfortable to show that side of you where you're showing your weaknesses, showing a little bit of fragility, and yielding to your past partners. And maybe you were feeling a little overwhelmed in the past towards that, and I don't know if you're still bringing that into your present or future love life. Alright, before we continue, thank you so much for the follow, Sagatex. You're now my sweet juice box. Let me have a little sip. And then presently in your love life, Astriel, we have the upright fool. Could be a good sign. I feel that that's a good sign. You feel very open right now to new beginnings in your love life. It feels that you are very free at the moment. You are ready to start that new adventure. And it's a good time to be spontaneous, like really embrace any new people that you might be meeting, or if you have a current partner, maybe embrace new activities, new hobbies that you can do together. It's really a time where taking small risks will pay off for you, and that curiosity, that joy for adventure is really present in your love life at the moment. Hello, Saga. Wait, let me wave back at you. Where's my wave remote? There you go, wave back. Has anyone seen Sorcerer's Apprentice? No, I haven't. Alright, for Ashriel, your last card is for your future love life. We have the Four of Cups. Maybe in the future you'll be in a position where you really need to contemplate what you are looking for in your love life. Maybe after exploring all these new opportunities in your present, you might feel a little disinterested because there is a little doubt about what your priorities are love-wise, and it is time to reevaluate and really think deep about what core values and what life goals you want in a potential partner, and really take time to think about what is important for you and what will bring you fulfillment in your love life in the future. Because although you have all these great opportunities in the present, in the future you'll need that introspection and that thought process to really think about what will be good for you and for your future love life. There you go, Ashiel. I hope you had a good reading. I see decisions, yes. We have a daily sip for Kenzie. Thank you so much, always appreciate it. Zenki, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, beautiful. Yes, it's been a while. These are times, people straight. Thank you, I liked it. You're welcome. I'm having a great time doing readings for everyone. Definitely an activity that I will be doing once a week. I'm thinking maybe Thursday Tarot sounds like a good little catchy phrase. So yeah, I think Thursday will be Tarot Day. For now, it is getting very late. I have work tomorrow, so we will be reading out, and I will send you guys to my socials. So my next stream is tomorrow, and you can keep up with my streams and my schedule on Discord and on Twitter. I'm very active on those, so if you want to chat, feel free. And I will also be streaming tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST. So we will be doing cozy ASMR. For now, we will rain out. I will send this raid message. It'd be very appreciated if y'all could join in. And let's see who is streaming right now. We can stream into my friend Raven. Let's drop by and say hello. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much, my sweet juice boxes. See you tomorrow at 10 p.m. EST. Bye bye.